Today we're fitting the headers, and I ordered a set of headers for it, thinking they would fit good. They're made for stock subframe. It's a set of Schoenfeld 105s, and they don't fit. I was thinking about sending them back, decided not to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make them fit, custom make them fit, and cut them apart and make it work. The problem I'm having is that they hit the firewall here because the motors moved back, and the one on this side hits the master cylinder. So that's just not going to work. So what we're going to do is get them kind of bolted up, start cutting them apart. I ordered another header kit to come in so I can get some bends off of it and stuff, and I'm going to start today and start getting them cut and mocked up. So obviously it's going to need more trimming. As you can see, it sits right there. But that I'm able to bolt the header up now. Another thing I didn't like about these is they come out of the fender really, really high, like here. And I don't know if you know, on the Camaro, they have this vent right here on the real Z28s. And I don't want to interfere with the vent, so I really need to come out under the crease in the door here. I'd like to come out around here on the fender. My other plan is to cut off the flange, or at least pie cut the flange, get it right there. I can bend the whole header down. I can't go a whole lot because I have a steering shaft right here that I have to clear. But I can go a little bit, so I'm going to try that next. And take a look at that. With all the gaps kind of closed up now, the header is just sitting absolutely perfect. I love the location of it. We have cleared our wiring harness coming out here once I move this tube. And I'm really stoked about this. It looks really good. I didn't bother cutting this one since it can stay up there, and actually I didn't really want to have any more angle on it anyway, so it stayed. I only cut these 3 tubes, and those 3 just are sitting perfect. I can get in there and weld them, and it will sit exactly where I want. I still have clearance to my steering shaft. I will need to clearance that a little bit with the header, dent it just to keep the heat away, but man, that is sweet. Okay. Now the other side. Since I'm happy with the fitment on the driver's side, which I really am, I'm really happy with where it's sitting and all that stuff, I need to work on the passenger side. It's a little more difficult. For some reason, it's really, really close to the firewall over here. You can see when I set it up, I mean, it's hard into the firewall. That side didn't do that. You see I have some space. I do need to trim the firewall out some here, but it's not touching it like it is on this side. Now, this is an unused piece of the firewall anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I can trim and cut this out and do a plate in there. Not a big deal, but right here is the footwell, and here's the body mount and stuff, so it needs to be further forward. I'm thinking to trim this tube and actually try to twist the whole header. But I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to do. Another option I could do is try to cut all these and move the whole thing up, but welding around these tubes would be a nightmare, so I'm just going to try to finagle it and make some marks and start cutting. Headers are tacked up. I ended up having to take this one completely off the flange, but it's tacked up into place now. It needs a lot of fitment stuff once I get it on the bench to start welding. Check out how even they are. That is really nice. So this one was much harder. I thought it'd be easier because there's more room for everything, but we clear the firewall now. We're exiting the exact same spot. I'll have to trim out this just like I do on the other side. And like I said, I've got some fitment here, but we're tacked up. I can take it off, take it over the bench, weld it up. It's been a long day. I got one side done, and I'm really happy with it. It's sitting right where I want it to sit. Really excited about it. This side is done. Completely ready to go. It's about 5 o'clock today. I'm done. My back's killing me, everything like that. So I'm going to tackle this side another day. I gotta wait to get this pipe in and figure out what I'm gonna do with the collector. I got some more work to do on this side. Been a long day, but I'll be back here tomorrow working on the motor with Stan all weekend. You know, no rest. Got to get this thing ready for drag week. So catch you guys next time. Bye.